Snapper, the icon of Melbourne's fishing scene, with the pinnacle being snapper season, 3 months of mayhem between October and December. Or have we all been deceived? For whilst we lay up our boats and wait through the winter, the crimson tide remains awake.
Alright, you guys know that background. We're back on the home deck. Little birdie told me that there are some big red fish that are hanging around that tend to come in at this time in autumn. It's going to be a long winter of figuring out Western Port, so we'll get back to that in due time, but whilst these autumn reds are out, I'm going to give them a good crack. It's going to be a long trek today, bit of a pain in the backside getting there, so hopefully there's going to be a bit of reward for effort there. Fancy that. We got the man himself out here in the middle of the bay. How many did you get?
We got 3 snapper and a hammerhead. We've only been here about an hour.
Beautiful, man. There we go, Reedy's getting onto him. Alright, let's put the anchor down. Here we are, this swamp that we call Port Phillip Bay. And we're here seeing if we can get onto some autumn reds. We'll put this burley down. Important that we get this all the way down to the bottom. Now the word is that these snapper mooch around on the mud at this time of year. Now you might be wondering, why are they around at this time of year and why do they do that? I don't know, let me know in the comments. Got the Reedy's pink blitz there. So we're just going to put that over the side. Running the snelled 187s on the other hooks. Right on the turn of tide pretty much. Essentially going to hang a couple of squid pieces of this. Like you're right about the water temp. So yeah, I think they're sort of chasing that temp. It's surprisingly, it's sitting at about 18 degrees surface temp, so it's probably a couple of degrees less down the bottom. So essentially what happens is, I think once you get to the sort of end of summer, that water temperature spiked right up. That's why the run of snapper disappear. And there's also different I don't know if it's families of snapper or different runs of snapper that come through. So there's one that comes through, the usual one, the October, there's November, there's a December run, and there must be a run now as well. That's the grouse thing about Port Phillip Bay. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. Obviously your chances change, but you can catch a snapper in here at all times of the year. Somebody's taking a hit at the... Don't know what this is. It's got some weird head shakes on it. It almost feels gummy-like. It is a little gummy. Tiny little guy. That's the smallest one I've ever caught. Look how cute that is. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? We've still got our baits. Doesn't get better than that. It's got a solid pull on that one there. Oh yeah, that's a bite. That's a good bite. Feels gummy sharky more than anything. Yeah, he's there, whatever it is. Oh, it doesn't feel snappery. It's another gummy. It's actually not a bad one. Oh no, it's a bit small. Should have come here the whole time going for gummies. What do you reckon? But that's what I suspected. Higher up in the bay, you're going to get these sort of smaller ones. He'd be almost legal though, I reckon, this one. There we go, another little northern Port Phillip Bay gummy. It's about 5 centimeters under the limit. That one. Oh yeah, that feels like a snapper. Yeah, it feels like a, yeah, that's a decent one, man. That's a good snapper. And that's on the paternoster. Yeah, good fish. Beautiful. Not massive. And there it is there. Beautiful 53 centimeter fish. And that's the pink blitz in its gob. There we go. Let's see if we can upgrade on these. Now we'll get this straight back out there. It's funny, like when it's a snapper, you know it's a snapper. Like it just goes with those hard head shakes. You're not going to get anything else in Port Phillip Bay that fights like that. The famous Port Phillip Bay snapper, the mascot of the bay, I'll call him. Such an awesome fish. And to be honest, I didn't know I'd be going for him at this time of year. There you go. First half an hour in, pretty much opposite end of when the season normally is. Pretty impressed. So yeah, you can definitely do your snapper fishing all year round here. Get out there. You're going to have a lot of nice sort of calm winter mornings. Make the most of them. You just got to rug up and get out here. It's definitely more challenging. You don't have as many numbers of them. But if you put yourself into the right spot, you're a big chance. There we go. There's the pink blitz there. Thought I'd change up the colours a bit. Firing bones of these. It's either a pinky or a flatty. I think had it been a good snapper, it would have taken off. Yep. Yeah, that's on. He's a snapper. Don't think he's massive. Nah, just hooked him sideways. Mate, the pink blitz is going off. Good pan dog. That's a proper pan dog. Look at that. He's a fat fish. There we go, Reedy's on there. Must be coming through. Alright, that's a 39 centimeter fish, so that's good for the bag, that one. Good for the bag, because it's not going to take up our 3 over 50, our 3 over 40. Pink blitz is absolutely doing the damage here. I just had a proper buckle there, Brett.
Did ya?
Proper fucking buckle. Missed it.
He'll get one in a second there. They don't give up until they get the bait, do they?
That was on the paternoster again, man. They're not touching the other ones. There it goes. Oh yeah. Oh, grab it. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. That's a solid fish, man. Yeah, that's a good one. That's an Adonis. Fuck, he's giving me grief, man. He's gone right down the other side. Pretty sure that's a snapper. This is a good fish. Like I got that 80 pound on that pink blitz. Come on, man, I can't even see him yet. It's a snapper. That's an Adonis. That's an Adonis, Brett. Holy shit. That's a big fish, man. That's a big fish. Big props to Reedy as well, giving us a few tips. That's a result. Autumn snapper at its best. Look at that. Again, pink blitz again in its corner of its mouth on the squid. Not getting a touch on the other baits. Beautiful. My other rod's about to go as well. Yeah, onto another one. Nah, this doesn't feel like a snapper, but alright, I reckon this might be a banjo. 7 gil. Like, it's all happening now. I'm gonna cut the line on that. I'm not getting my hand anywhere near that. I still can't believe we're the only boats out here.
They don't listen.
So essentially, what you need to do if you want to get onto a good snapper, there's no hard and fast rule. As long as you follow that water temperature, the key is burling. You got to burley up, and you just got to attract those fish to you. They're sort of mooching around on the mud at this time of year. I don't know why they do it, they just do. And especially this time of year, your burley's going to work because you're going to be the only boat in the area that's actually burleying up. So it's almost easier to get the fish now than in the midst of, you know, the snapper season chaos. Oh, that's solid. I think I'm in the burley trail, man. Yeah, that's good. It's another solid one. That was a nice buckle. It's another good fish, man. Hope that buckle was on cam because that was like almost touching the water. That was sick. I reckon that might be day done. Let's see if we can maybe release a couple, but didn't think we'd be done that quick. Another good fish. Similar to the other one, maybe a tad smaller. Yeepa. Look at that, fellas. Port Phillip Bay snapper. You know what, I'm officially going to say it, the real man's bay. This is the real man's bay. You come here, no worries, no tide, just get the job done. And that's my bag done. It's absolutely gone off its head on the pink blitz. I was thinking of coming out tomorrow as well. I might have to bring out just 4 pink blitzes. So right in there, there's like a soft little circle behind its eye. Just punch it in. As soon as you break through the skull, it goes limp. That's it, job done. That's our bag. Look at that. Overlooking the Melbourne skyline. It's quite a mild day today. There's actually, I'm in a t-shirt, hit about 18, 19 degrees. We'll savour it while it lasts because I think we'll get our fair share of bad weather. But like I said, there will be a lot of those calm winter mornings during winter, which is when we're going to get out and we'll give Western Port a go. I've got to clock the whiting and the gummies in Western Port. Alright, I think that's me for the day. I'm going to give the fish a bit of a break. I reckon if we stick around and get some more. But I want to actually come out tomorrow and get the missus onto a fish. So I'll give him a break for now. But the plan is to definitely stay with this patch of fish. I'm going to try to stick with them up until winter. Just see how far into the winter we can get them. But yeah, more than likely, if we're successful tomorrow, you'll see me then. There's the man himself. On you, boys. Well done. That's it.
How big was your big one?
Day 2. Let's get him. Here we are again, take 2. See, we've got Mel with us today. She asked me to take her out on a nice romantic date, so I thought it doesn't get better than this. That's on. Here, you can grab that. We've just put the lines out and there's already some, I reckon it's like a flay or something. So Mel hasn't got onto a snapper yet at all. She's caught plenty of kingfish. She's never caught a snapper, so we're going to try to get her onto one. Pretty much doing the exact same thing that we were doing yesterday. So we burled it up hard, but this time I've only got 1 on the snout rig. I've actually got 3 paternosters down the sides. 2 of the pink blitz, 1 scallop. Ooh, is that a snapper? We're on already. See what it is. It doesn't seem like a massive one. This seems more like a pinky, or it could be some other like little gummy or something. There it is, little snapper. Hey! There we go. Beautiful eater size. Be about 50. And that's on the scallop, that one. There we go, babe, your first snapper. I think it's fitting that it's not a massive one. I think you need to work your way up. Alright, so it didn't take long to get them going at all.
Long again.
Gummy!
Meanwhile, this spot was proving to be a good gummy spot, which I may need to consider in the future.
That could be a snapper. Seems good, whatever it is. I think that might be a snapper, babe. It is. It's a fucking good snapper. Let's go, babe. This is the one you've been waiting for.
Oh, is that a
Hoppa! It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Here we go. And that is the first fish on the snouter hooks, and that is Mel's beautiful snapper.
Is this spiky? Ow! That's spiky!
Yeah, like
Alright, give me gloves.
There we go, Mel finally with her snapper. It's been a slower day today. We're only going to be around for the next hour or so. And we've got 2 solid fish. That's a decent one there. That'd be about the 3 kilo mark. Well done, love. Let's go. So there we go, finally a fish that's come on the snelled pilly. Interesting day as well. Again, similar to yesterday, choppy when we first came out. We had to absolutely crawl to the spot. But now it's just glassed off. It's beautiful. It's probably not ideal snapper conditions. I think it's a northerly today, so not expecting a hot bite by any means. I'm very happy that we got a couple of fish for Mel. They've officially started coming through. And this one is a 7 gill.
There's 2 fish on there.
There's a flatty and a 7 gill. Flatty and a 7 gill. Unreal.
Interestingly, whilst handling this shark, as you can see here, I later realised I ended up with this thing called shark burn. It's essentially little cuts that's caused by the shark's abrasive skin. I ended up with a patch of shark burn that stung for 2 days. It felt exactly like a poison ivy sting and I thought I was going to die. So be careful when handling these guys. Now back to the snapper.
Yes, that's what I want to hear. Beautiful. And that one's on the scallop, so we got fish on all of them. This one's gonna live to fight another day. Alright guys, that's us. Stay tuned, lots coming up during the winter. If you haven't yet, make sure you
Like and subscribe.
That's right.